So do you get it? Do you get it? I've got a fire, a police vehicle that just went down the road. I don't know if you heard it. I've got a fire in the stove right now too. Texas is burning. Parts of Texas is burning. I would venture to say that the animals are in harm's way. The farmland, the cattle land, or something that's in neighborhoods, livelihoods of people. Hello, Apple Brooks. Their lives have been turned upside down. Something is definitely going on. It's all you have to do is look around. And the Texas governor hasn't been too quiet. He hasn't. You have all that stuff happening at the border. Oh, it's just mere coincidence. Is it mere coincidence? Is it mere coincidence, the shape of the world that is in right now? And everything that you're seeing in the headlines, is it just mere coincidence at this period of time in history? It just so happens to be 2024. 2024. Things are going to start happening so fast, you're not going to be able to keep up with it. It's one thing after the other. You like this ink pen? It was one that I had made quite a while back. We Are Not Alone. It had the ships on it and stuff that I had had put on my mouse pads and stuff. I thought it was a pretty nice ink pen. I love it. I'm holding it in my hand. I found it over here. Texas is burning. If you're in Texas, you know that it's burning in certain areas, and the air quality is it's not any good for humans in the area. And if it's not any good for humans in the area, it's not any good for the animals either. Let's talk about the water. Who's going to have some safe drinking water? They're drinking water. How are the animals going to drink? How are they going to drink, let alone breathe? The shape of the world. It's taken on a whole new shape. There's a whole new landscape, let's say, that is being built. And it's not a pretty landscape. It's not. It's like the old landscape is like disappearing. Good evening. Do you get it now? I did a 15-second video. It popped in my head all of a sudden, so I did a short video. Do you get it now? Do you get it now? We get it. We get it. And if some people ain't got it yet, they're going to get it. They're going to get it really fast. Really, really fast. It's going to be a wake-up call that is undeniable about what's happening in this country. And it seems to be that this country is like the centerpiece, more or less. It really does. For some strange reason, what happens in the United States surely does affect the rest of the world in a gigantic way. A gigantic way. Because why? The United States was a world power. A world power with its army spread all over the place. All over the place. We have our nose in every single country all around the world, more or less. We've got to have a say-so in it. And now Texas is burning. Texas is burning. And what cost it? What cost it? Was there cars that melted or something like that? Was it some alien ship from above that fired something down and just like made these fires? Or do we got an alien invasion? We got a malevolent force out there? Do we? A malevolent force out there that has made Texas its target? Farmland, cattle land? Don't know. Don't know. Hello. Mountain Dew like Honolulu. Oh, JRB. Mountain Dew like Honolulu. Yes, yes. Who's going to get that scorched earth theory? Oh, it's a scorched earth theory. The scorched earth is actually a military plan. You've probably read about it, the scorched earth. They just popped into my mind just then. They burn the land before the enemy comes and takes it over, so they just scorch it. So there's no really viable resources for it except scorched land. Scorched land. Well, then who? That's not good. That's not good. Do we get it? We got it. We got it. We got the wake up call. We got the message that something is not right, that something is really way off here in the United States of America. And it seems like we don't want to have fragmented states, really. We'd like to be united, but it seems like when we fall, we're going to be divided. Divided, we fall. It's almost a given. When you fall, you're divided. Maybe divided within yourself. Who said that we're going to destroy the country from the inside out? Someone said that. That was a goal in one of my children's books when I was homeschooling them. I forget what the name of the book was. That was one specific group's goal, is to destroy the United States from the inside out. I don't know if it's playing out. I don't know if it's playing out right now. But let's face it, America's got a lot of enemies. We've got a lot of enemies out there. United States of America, you have got a lot of enemies. You've made a lot of enemies throughout your history on this earth for some strange reason. And now we seem to be bearing the brunt of it, even though we weren't even born into it. We are bearing the brunt of it, and we're paying for your past mistakes. Really, that's how you got to look at it. The people alive today, and our children and their children, and we're paying the mistakes. We're paying for the mistakes that were made, for the wrongdoings, and it's not nice. It's not nice. So you may not think, well, it's not nice. Well, it isn't nice. It isn't. But we get it. We get it. We found ourselves in this, Texas is burning, in this situation that we're in right now. We have. And you got to wake up. You got to wake up. It's time to wake up and smell the coffee, so to say. It's time to wake up. Can you smell the burning fires? It's not just the literal fires that are burning. There's all kinds of other types of fires that have been ignited within the United States. There is, they've lit fire underneath our feet, so to say. Fire underneath our bottoms, so to say. It's the truth. It's the truth. We had to stick our nose into all these other countries' business. It wasn't good enough. And we weren't alone. We weren't alone. I don't like to say we. United States was not alone in its endeavors. It wasn't. There were other countries involved in doing whatever they were doing. And it seems like if you wanted to, Texas is burning, you see the fire back there, parts of Texas. And it seems to be that if certain beings, certain people wanted to get out of what they found themselves into, they couldn't get out because why? Their whole entire families were threatened with annihilation. So they had their arms twisted and their whole entire bloodline threatened to get wiped out. Wipe out the whole bloodline. If you do not agree with us, we'll take out your whole entire family. We'll destroy everything. So I can see why they would give in. I can see why they would give in. Yeah, they're going to destroy everything. Your whole entire family is going to be taken out. This is how these evil, this is not my words, but this word is getting ready to come out of my mouth. I don't talk like this. It's whoever has called them evil bastards. Evil bastards. This is how those evil bastards play. That's not me talking. That's wherever this came from. Somebody is really upset. There's a lot of somebodies that are really, really upset about how things are playing out. Because to them it's not a game, but to those who are playing, their ultimate goal is to win at all costs. It doesn't matter who they have to take out. If they have to take out Texas, they'll take out Texas. If they have to burn up land, they'll burn up land. Whoever these malevolent creatures are, beings are, it doesn't matter to them. It really doesn't matter. No, we get it. We get it. That's just the tip of the iceberg. It's the tip of the iceberg. Got a little small frequency in this ear. So this is most the faintest thing. It's like disappearing now. Not to mention all the other atrocities that are going on behind the scenes. I sure would not like to think that there is just the United States of America involved in it. I really wouldn't like to think that it was just the United States. I would think that there's a whole lot of group of bloodlines, ancient bloodlines, some familiar bloodlines that have been involved in a lot of atrocities on this place we call home, on this earth, a whole lot of them. And they've done some horrific things to adults and children alike, to animals, to entire countries, to entire peoples, to entire races of beings. They've done a lot of horrific things. And it's like trophies to them. It's like trophies to them, you all. It is very, very, very bad people, if you want to call them people. At this point, they have become inhumane. So they don't even fit the classification of people anymore. They don't, they're inhumane. They are not human. They're not human. No, there is a power out here. There is a power out here, and I can feel it, and it is very, I don't like to use this word either, disgusted with what is going on this earth. This power out here is disgusted. It's disgusted. It's fed up with what was allowed on this earth. It's totally fed up. It's fed up with the hierarchies. It's fed up with those prominent bloodlines on this earth. This power that I'm sensing, it's totally fed up with it all. And it's about to bring it down. It's about to bring them down. It's fed up. It's disgusted. It doesn't have very good words to say to these entities. You can't even classify them as human anymore because they lost their humanity, their humaneness a long, long, long time ago. Years and years and years and years and years ago. Their crimes kept getting more horrific as the years passed. More horrific. They got even more vile, very vile creatures. There's not an ounce of good in them. Not an ounce of good in them. It's like they cannot even do good, even if they try. Therefore, they want to wipe out the good. Well, there is a power out there that I'm sensing, and it's not happy. It's disgusted. It's disgusted. It truly has had enough. It's had enough. It's like this power out here that's out there. It senses there's a rising power on this earth. It sees the power that's trying to rise on this earth. It sees it. No, you think it's happy. It's not happy. This powerful power out here is not happy whatsoever about how they're trying to bring forth this other power to solidify their power over all humanity. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to rise up this power to solidify their power and control over humanity itself. And then they'll do whatever they want to. They want to turn this world into a slaughterhouse. That I don't talk like that. They want to turn this earth into a slaughterhouse. They want to slaughter everything and anything and everyone that does not agree with them, that do not go along with their plans, because it's just that. It's their plans. And because you don't go along with it and I don't go along with it, they want to turn this place. The end result is into a slaughterhouse. I know that sounds very graphic, but that's what they want to do. That is their end result. And there's a power up here that has had it. It has literally had it. It's so fed up with it. It's like, you can say at this point, the earth itself is crying out now. The people are crying out. The earth itself is crying louder than the people now, because the earth will have to bear the brunt. And it doesn't want to. It does not want to bear the brunt of the plans that this evil empire, they're an evil empire that wants to get even bigger than they are right now. They want to get bigger. They want to solidify it. They're pure evil is what they are. Pure evil. A slaughterhouse of evil. And they don't plan on failing either. They're going to end up failing. Before it's all said and done, they're going to end up failing. There's a power out here, right up there. You can't see it. You can feel it in the ether. You can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. And it's more dominant than the power they're trying to get to rise on this earth. It's more dominant than that. Much more dominant. They've corrupted this earth. They have corrupted the population on earth, the humans on earth. They want to corrupt what's left of humanity. They want to totally corrupt it before they slaughter it. That's what they want. Absolute corruption. This makes them happy. It makes them happy. It makes them very, very happy before they slaughter them. I know that sounds barbaric, but that is what I'm picking up. There is a very, very, very evil force on this earth. Ooh, I don't want to touch that button. A very evil force. And it's our job to speak up and stand up against it in the way that you feel led within your spirit to do so. It's your job. It's my job. You got a calling. I got a calling. You know within your spirit what you need to do. That's why we got to stay within our spirit. When we don't stay within our spirit, grounded within our spirit, we get distracted. I know I get distracted with everything that's going on. I do, and I can't even focus. No, I gotta stay within the spirit so I can feel what's going on in the spiritual realm, so that I can sense it, so I can have my connection secure and not have the evil entities disconnect my connection with the spiritual realm. It's these ancient bloodlines is what it is. It could quit flying around me, fly. It's these ancient bloodlines, these familiar bloodlines that have wreaked havoc on this earth, that has literally went and raped the land. They literally raped the land. They polluted the oceans. And the unthinkable things have been done to the humans. No, they and the animals. No, they've done it. They've done it because they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Because when they're done with this earth and the population on this earth, their plans is to just leave it. Once they get whatever it is they want, they're just going to leave it and move on to the next place. Move on to the next place is what they want to do. Because they're not going to be happy if they don't have someone to conquer. They're not. Well, this power up here is not happy with this power down here on earth. It's not happy. I'm just going to just leave it at that. It's not happy. It's watching it all. It's watching every single thing that's happening. It's taking notes, more or less. No. Did the United States of America have to stick their nose on all these other countries? Who drove them to do that? Who did that? And who gave the other countries the right to do it too? Who did it? I'd say some controlling force that somehow wove its way into the minds of these humans on earth, if you could call them humans at this point. I'm not talking about you, and I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about these rulers, these principalities who took on human forms on this earth, they're the ones who are responsible for corrupting mankind. They're the ones who are responsible. They're the ones who are going to pay. They know they're going to pay, but do they care? No. They think that, well, if they can just buy themselves some time, and maybe they might be able to scoot out of here before that great wrath comes after them, then that's okay for them. See, they think they might just slip on it. They're not going nowhere. They're not going anywhere until they get what's coming to them, okay? They don't go nowhere until they get what's coming to them for what they've done to the earth, to the people, to the animals. No, they're not going nowhere. They're not going to leave this place. No, they can't leave. They're going to face what they've done. And it doesn't matter how long it takes, they're going to face it because it's going to catch up with them. They think it's not. They think they can do whatever they want, take over whoever they want, blackmail whoever they want, a lot of blackmailing, threatening and all of that. They think they can do whatever they want. And nobody's going to do anything. Well, there's somebody up here. There's a power up here that's going to do something. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. This is not my normal me, but I'm just standing here and just trying to stay focused right like that, like that. Okay, okay, good. So, with that being said, I don't even know what I said. I'm going to have to go back and listen to it. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. If you haven't subscribed, please consider, why do I want to say conscription? Are we going to have some conscription start taking place too? Conscription? You know what the conscription is? It's a draft. It's a draft. Conscription. That means a war is coming. That means there's not enough bodies. There's not enough army. You got to have more people to fight their bloody wars for them. More people to fight their bloody wars. Okay, I'm done. If you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all for your comments. We've got to stay in the spirit. If we can't stay in the spirit, we can't really have that connection. And it's very easy to get distracted with what's going on. Oopsie. with the cares of this world and your life. It's really hard to focus. It is. This is my ink pen of the things that I had documented. My ships and stuff on here like that. Like my little ink pen. So I'm going to go. You all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Love you. Please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you.